In today's clinical enzymology class, we are going to discuss about the isoenzymes with reference to lactate dehydrogenase. Lactate dehydrogenase is an isoenzyme which exists in 5 different forms. Now let us look into the isoenzymes and their role in clinical diagnosis. So first definition. Isoenzymes or isozymes are the physically distinct forms of the same enzyme but catalyze the same chemical reaction or reactions, and they differ from each other structurally, electrophoretically and immunologically. So let us discuss one isoenzyme with lactate dehydrogenase as an example. So what is the value and significance of different isoenzymes in clinical diagnosis? So lactate dehydrogenase catalyzes the reversible oxidation of lactate to pyruvate. So we can see the equation. Pyruvate is converted to lactate and it is a reversible reaction. So in serum, as many as 5 physically distinct isoenzymes of this enzyme exist and are known as LDH1, LDH2, LDH3, LDH4 and LDH5. All these isoenzymes, though physically are different, they catalyze the same reaction, that is oxidation of lactic acid to pyruvate. So the different forms can be separated by electrophoresis. The difference in electrophoretic mobilities is due to the different electrical charges on the isoenzymes, which are due to the difference in content of the acidic and basic amino acids. So we know the acidic amino acids are aspartic acid and glutamic acid, and basic amino acids are arginine and lysine. Now example, lactate dehydrogenase 1 has the highest negative charge and hence moves fastest during electrophoresis. It contains a higher proportion of aspartate and glutamate than the other forms. And lactate dehydrogenase 5 is the slowest moving fraction, which means these isoenzymes, they can be recognized by running an electrophoretic pattern. Next, normal range of LDH. Lactate dehydrogenase is an enzyme that helps produce energy. So results may vary from lab to lab. The normal lactate dehydrogenase levels range from 140 units per liter to 280 units per liter, or 2.34 microketols per liter to 4.68 microketols per liter. So because the results vary from lab to lab, we have a range set from lowest to the highest. Though the same chemical reaction is catalyzed, the different isoenzymes may catalyze the same reaction at different rates. Example, the rate of oxidation of hydroxybutyrate is greater by lactate dehydrogenase 1 and lactate dehydrogenase 2 when compared to the rate of oxidation of LDH4 and 5. The isoenzymes may have different physical properties also. Now example, LDH4 and LDH5 are easily destroyed by heat, whereas LDH1 and 2 are not. If heat is up to 60 degrees centigrade, that is, they are heat resistant. Next point, the isoenzymes have different pH optima and Km values. And next point, it has been shown that the existence of different isoenzymes is due to the difference in the quaternary structure of the enzyme protein. So we have to understand a little bit about the structure of LDH isoenzymes. In man, there are 5 principal isoenzymes of LDH as mentioned above. A sixth atypical isoenzyme LDH has been found in male genital tissues, which is called as LDHX. Each isoenzyme protein is made up of 4 polypeptide subunits, thus each is a tetramer. Each subunit may be one of the two types termed H and M, and the different isoenzymes contain H and M in different proportions. Thus, 5 possible combinations occur as shown in the following diagram. Now here we can see the illustration of LDH isoforms. So isoenzymes of lactate dehydrogenase are depicted on the left, and the highest levels found in different organs are depicted on the right. Now here we can see that the protomeric units are H, which is depicted in pink, and M, which is depicted in blue. So LDH1, which is otherwise H4, is present abundantly in heart and kidneys. And next, the activity of LDH2 is present in red blood cells, heart, kidney and brain, which is otherwise called as LDH2 or H3M. And the third category is LDH3 with 2 protomeric units of H and M respectively. And next is HM3, that is LDH4. It is present in lungs and skeletal muscles. And LDH5 has got 4 protomeric units and its activity is in skeletal muscles and liver. So let us now see the location of the LDH isoenzymes precisely. So LDH1 is primarily present in cardiac myocytes and erythrocytes. LDH2 is present in white blood cells. LDH3 is present in highest quantity in lung tissue. LDH4 is present in highest amounts in pancreas, kidney and placenta. LDH5 is highest amount in liver and skeletal muscles. So as we said, for isoenzyme analysis, electrophoresis plays a very important role. Here we can observe the electrophoretic pattern of the 5 different isoenzymic forms. In healthy human adults, generally out of all the 5 isozymic pattern, LDH2 activity is supposed to be contributing to the most of the activity. And if you look into the liver damaged patient, we can see that LDH4 levels are elevated. And in myocardial infarction, LDH1 and LDH2 levels are elevated because they both are present in the heart fraction. And next, when you come to the muscular damage, we can observe that LDH5 level is elevated. So this is all because of the electrophoresis analysis that we are able to come to a conclusion. Now let us discuss the clinical significance of the picture depicted earlier. So after the damage to either of these tissues, that is myocardium or liver, the total serum LDH is increased, and it may be useful to know the origin of this enzyme increase. In normal serum, as I told you earlier, LDH2 is the most prominent isoenzyme and the slowest peak of LDH5 is very rarely observed. After myocardial infarction, the faster isoenzymes, that is LDH1 and 2, predominate. In acute viral hepatitis, the slowest isoenzymes, that is the liver fraction LDH5 and LDH4, predominate. So here the myocardial LDH, that is 1, is found to be more heat stable than the hepatic LDH, that is LDH5. The hepatic LDH or LDH5 is inhibited by urea. So the above 2 properties have been utilized to differentiate these 2 isoenzymes by chemical methods. So when you are going to allow them to react with changed substrates, still they can be observed. For example, cardiac LDH, that is LDH1 and 2, utilizes oxybutyrate preferentially to pyruvate as a substrate. But whereas the liver fraction, that is LDH5 and 4, has relatively less activity with oxybutyrate. So this helps us to differentiate these enzymes when you are doing some practical analysis. So LDH is also used in diagnosing malignancy. Total serum lactate dehydrogenase is frequently elevated in neoplastic diseases. In malignancies, isoenzyme patterns shift towards slower migrating zone. There is usually an increase in LDH3, LDH4 and LDH5. So in neoplastic diseases, there is an elevation in LDH3, 4 and 5. An increase in LDH5 is also observed in different conditions as breast carcinoma, malignancies of the central nervous system, prostatic carcinoma, in leukemias. A rise is more in LDH2 and LDH3. Apart from that, malignant tumors of testes and ovary show a rise of LDH2, 3 and 4 fractions. So these are all the important clinical significance of assaying LDH, that is lactate dehydrogenase. So that was about the lactate dehydrogenase, and the next topic in clinical enzymology is on serum enzymes in heart diseases.